Yeah. Hey. Well, yeah. Goonies never say die. You know what time it is. We got horror suspense. Listen, Kevin Trav digging in the bin. Dirty Dancing in Encino Man. You never know what you'll find in Uncle Doug's bin. What's in the bin? Yeah, Uncle Doug's bin. He's got all these flicks from way back when. Marty McFly in the DeLorean. Gotta love the Cage and whatever he's in. Face off Snake Guys, you know it's a win. What's in the bin? Yeah, Uncle Doug's bin. What's in the bin? Yeah, Uncle Doug's bin. What's in the bin? Yeah, Uncle Doug's bin. What's in the bin? Yeah, let's begin.
Welcome to Uncle Doug's DVD Bin, the podcast where we take your favorite movies, give you some facts, and tell you the plot, and there might even be a few jokes along the way. I'm your host, Travis.
And I'm your host, Kevin.
I'm your guest host, Brian Harvest Black Hancock.
Whoa!
We got him.
We did it.
We got the guy that wrote the music at the beginning.
Man, I mean, it feels weird saying, like, I'm excited to have you on the podcast, Brian, because you are on every podcast that we do. Right at the beginning, you know, tying the heart of the whole show together. But I'm excited. I'm excited to have you here, man.
I'm happy to be here. I mean, I love what you guys do. I am your number one fan.
What?
Yes. My favorite episode so far has been Roadhouse.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, so I am an avid listener, and I guess this is a second time caller. Because I am the first thing you hear with the theme song. So
that's right. We appreciate that theme song too, man. Do you want to talk us, this is like behind the scenes, you want to talk us through the process? Do you want to say what was some of the big things that you went through in your head when you were putting this together?
First, shout out to my boy Ace Ha, who made the beat. Uncle Ace, he's from LA. And, you know, we talked about doing a theme song for your show. And I did that, and I thought about all the fun things that I enjoy from cheesy movies and, you know, Uncle Doug in his ways. And, you know, got to talk to him a little bit, and he filled me in. And so I use all that to my advantage.
It's pretty awesome. Brian, Trav and I joke that you're like the mayor of Roanoke, which is kind of where we're all centrally sort of located here. You're in Big League Conspiracy with us. You've done stand-up. Brian, you and I have known each other in 10 years. Some people call that a decade. We've known each other at least that long. Just give the Uncle Doug listeners out there like the 10,000-foot view of Harvest Black, Brian Hancock.
I enjoy creating art. I love music. I love comedy. I'm a student of comedy. Second City, I grew up watching SNL and classic SNL. I love humor. Richard Pryor is the GOAT, and he's one of my favorite comedians. But I'm a student of comedy, and I love music, and so it's just this mixture of fun things that make me me.
Yeah, if people want to check out more of your music, where would be the best place to go?
I'm streaming on all platforms, and Blaque is spelled Blaque. So I mean, whatever you want to do to find me, I make music that I like. I don't really rock with trends. I just do what I want to do.
Yeah, man, we are. Trav, I can tell you're practically tap dancing over there to have him on.
I've been so excited since we come together with this plan to have some guests on this season. We of course had to have the guy at the very beginning. People were curious, who is that? People say we really basically know everybody that you guys know, Kevin and Travis, and we know Uncle Doug doesn't get out much. Who is this magical voice at the very beginning? Could you bring him on, or is this something that you outsource through Fiverr? And I say no, I know this talented individual.
That's right. I'm sitting here with you guys. I'm like, these guys are my brothers. Like, you know, we've been forged in the fire of improv comedy together, and now we bring that all to Uncle Doug's DVD bin.
I don't know about all that. I'm just here for the check.
Oh, you didn't tell me don't pay?
I did. I left it out. Okay. I was afraid to mention that and thinking he might not come.
Yeah. You know what though? I will totally vacuum your car out for you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Is that pretty good? It's a good deal.
I mean, yeah.
Kevin, you know, as brothers, that would mean we would share an uncle.
That is, and that uncle is Uncle Doug.
Uncle Doug.
Brian, now you again, people they just don't believe when we try to tell them what an Uncle Doug is.
Yeah.
Can you just like maybe elucidate on that a little bit? That's a word, right?
Well, the first time, even today, well, actually, the first time I met him, and then again today, he offered me potted meat and Ritz crackers, and he was like, "Go ahead, get you some of that. Go and get you." And he said this. He said, "Go and get you one." And that's
just the one.
He said, "No," but I think he meant it like, "Go and get you one, like enjoy yourself."
Oh, I got you.
He
Okay.
said, "Go and get you one."
Yeah,
and that's what he said to me. And so when he said that to me, I was perplexed because he already had his fingers on it. And I was, all right, I guess I'm going to eat this potted meat because I don't want to be rude. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he offered me the potted meat. He had the Hoochie Daddy shorts on.
Nice, yeah.
Like with the stripes on the side. And, he had some nice calves, though.
Yeah. You know, Uncle Doug walks up a lot of stairs.
I'm not a gay man, but I was like, damn, he's got some righteous calves on him.
Righteous.
Yeah, man.
Man, he sounds like he wore his formal shorts too. That's
His dress shorts.
His dress shorts.
His Sunday go to meeting shorts. That's what he had on. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he looked like he taught gym at one time, but
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this. Amy actually, when she was on earlier this season, dropped a little tidbit that we did not know about Uncle Doug. This is gonna blow your mind. He used to be a competitive roller skater. Yep.
That might be where the shorts came
yeah,
from.
that's probably where
Them
them calves.
Calves and the
Yeah.
shorts.
That's I mean that's what I noticed. He didn't really talk much. He was like, enjoy yourself, gonna get you one. And he had the pot of meat, and like his finger was on one, but I was like, I guess I'm gonna be hospitable and try to eat this. He let me know it was from the Dollar Tree.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He gave you Dollar Tree. Man, that's better than what,
Yeah.
He usually gets his pot of meat that he feeds Trav and I from Goodwill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or that low grade Family Dollar brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dollar Tree's a little bit
Dollar
better.
Tree, that's
It was
deluxe. in
stepped
Uncle
it up.
Dogtown. Man, that shows you that you were a guest of honor.
Yeah, it was nice of him. He looked like he's seen some life, but I wasn't gonna judge. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy to be here.
I Uncle Doug, and I'm trying to not say something that would be disparaging, but like he does look like he's lived a life. He's got the kind of crow's feet. He can actually, I've seen him. He'll rest a cigarette in there just as a way to store his cigarette, just like right in his crow's feet. It's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, that says a lot about the man's crow's feet and just the girth of his cigarettes, too. They're,
Yeah. Well, they're hand rolled.
right, they're hand rolled, a little
they're
thinner than most.
substantial.
But
How often does he listen to the show?
He probably never, to be honest. We tried to explain to him what a podcast was. He got a little confused. He was a little upset. He thought like we were talking about a radio show. It was a whole thing. You were there, Trav.
right, and typically he can hear us because typically we recorded in a shed, and we're recording in a different spot today. So if people notice a difference in the audio, that might explain why. But sometimes he can hear it live if we get riled up enough during a recording. But today he won't be able to hear any of this. So yeah, talk freely about Uncle Doug. I don't think it's going to come back on you or anything.
He has his smell of Camel cigarettes. And
that would hurt his feelings if he heard it.
Yeah,
You're right.
it's Camel cigarettes and being gay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a bad back.
Oh, is it the back?
Yeah. From carrying this podcast.
Hey,
Hey, am I right? Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and just smoking those Bengay flavored cigarettes. That's also
Those do smell terrible. I'll be honest. And
It's tough to-
what's weird is it stains the walls. And
it's
he
tough
keeps
to
doing
share a
it.
truck with him when he's on.
It really is, man. Well, we're talking about Ghostbusters today. Now, I know that when this movie was going to come out of the bin, I said if this movie ever comes out of the bin, we have to have Brian on because I know it is one of his favorite movies, if not his favorite movie, as well as one of mine, man. And Brian, can you just take us back? I got a little Ghostbuster story I'll tell in a little bit too, but like take us back to childhood Brian. Seeing Ghostbusters, like, what's your history with this movie?
Yo, we had cable, and it was the greatest thing in the world, HBO. And I would get up.
Oh God, you remember them HBO free weekends?
Free weekends was
It
lit.
was like we ain't doing nothing else this
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, it was a time when my dad, he could afford HBO, and so we had HBO. We had the floor model TV.
Greg, you had HBO money growing up?
Yo, my dad, we had HBO money. It was like,
Dang,
yeah,
Dang,
and
dude.
it was an incentive because my parents were divorced, so it was an incentive to come over on the weekends, and that's how he would tell it to me. He's like, I got HBO. I was like, say less.
See, I knew my parents should have got divorced. I was getting cheated.
I go over there, and they're like, I'm a kid. I'm like, I'm 6 years old, powering up this TV Saturday morning, legit, the first time I saw Ghostbusters, and watched it beginning to end, and I was like, this is immaculate. Like I can't even words can't describe how much fun I had watching it. And I was like, I had to see it again. So like I did. My dad would take me to the video store and got it and watch it over and over and over and over. It just became quotable. It was just so much fun, and it was just absurd. But I was rocking with it. Then you had Winston Zeddemore, who was the first black Ghostbuster, and like I identify because you identify with something like that. That's important. It's like here he was. He's a Ghostbuster. He wasn't playing a drug dealer. He wasn't playing a pimp. It was just like a black dude kicking ass, shooting ghosts, and rocking with his friends, and that's how they bonded. Black and white people uniting to save the city of New York. With proton packs and science.
That's heartwarming right there.
Yeah, Winston was always my favorite because he and my dad dressed the same.
Definitely
Tucked in flannel into those tight jeans.
And I like Winston because he's like the working class guy. He's like, yeah, as long as you guys pay me, whatever nonsense you want, whatever. Just make sure my check clears and we're good. I always appreciate that about him, man. I actually Ghostbusters came out in '84, so I'd have been 1 when it came out. But fast forward 5 years later, '89 was when Ghostbusters 2 came out, right?
Yeah.
So I was 6 at this point, if I did math correctly. And so I was old enough to go see a movie. It was like, it came out in June. My birthday's in June, guys. So I told my aunt, I was like, I want to go see Ghostbusters, Like, I want to go see Ghostbusters 2. I'd never seen Ghostbusters 1, by the way. I was straight up jumping to the sequel, And so I go in, and I'm 6 years old, and I remember, like, it had the ghost in the title. And so, like, I was a little apprehensive about it. Like, I was a little scared because I was scared of ghosts, And so the lights come down, and it's dark in the theater, and some kid in the theater goes, "Ooh!" Like there was a ghost in the theater. I was like, nope, I'm out. I jumped up, and I told my aunt I had to leave the movie because I was too scared. So she walked me 2 theaters down. Guess what we watched instead? Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
It's still a win.
It still win.
It's still a win.
Rick Moranis as well.
Man, what a year for him.
So I'm glad you guys didn't judge little 6-year-old me because he was terrified.
No,
of ghosts.
that was kind of soft, but I wasn't gonna judge you. You see, I looked in your eyes sincere when you said it. I was I embrace you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
You really missed out. I mean, Ghostbusters 2 is not as great.
I mean, I've seen it since.
It's not as good as 1.
But then, so it was like 3 or 4 years later, I remember seeing Ghostbusters 1 for the first time. And you're going to appreciate this.
Okay.
Brian. So it was like early 90s, right? So I was staying at my grandma's house. She's like, you want to rent some movies? I was like, yeah. So I was like, Ghostbusters. I'm a big boy now. I'm big enough for Ghostbusters. So I rented the first one, okay? And then we also got Meteor Man. I don't know if you remember Meteor Man.
I own it. I live my life by that movie.
And so I watched both of those movies back to back in my grandma's basement. I made it through that first Ghostbusters movie like a champ.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yo.
And Meteor Man too, by the way.
Yeah. And that's a good rental weekend.
I know, man. And it was like, okay, so you had to rent VHS back in the day. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. You might be very young people. If you're on Polymedia, probably not. But you had to rent the VHS tapes, and then you were just stuck with them all weekend. So you watched whatever movie you rented like 3 or 4 times.
And you weren't even stuck, though.
Yeah.
You're just enjoying it.
Well, okay, Trav. Now, we've shared some pretty epic Ghostbuster stories. What do you have in Ghostbusters Town?
I can't top it. I mean, I just watched it when I was like 7 one day, and it was just fun. I just had a good time.
Was it scary for you as a 7-year-old?
Honestly, the one of the opening scenes with the librarian, maybe even the scariest part of the whole movie, period. The rest of it gets more just silly hijinks. But that opening ghost in that gosh dang library really got me.
I think it's like, for younger kids to watch it, especially the real Ghostbusters cartoon, it's kind of good because you learn maybe you can kind of control like some things and like maybe death isn't as scary as you think it is. It helps kids, at least in my opinion, kind of contend with that. But maybe I'm getting a little too deep for Ghostbusters.
No, I feel what you're saying.
I don't know, but I loved it, man. I loved that movie. And after that, I probably watched it, I don't know, a gazillion times at least.
I have to say, for me, it has to at least be over 80, 90 times I've seen that movie.
That's insane. Because you were discovering new things all the time in today's watch.
Yeah. It's just like little things that you don't really notice, and then you're just kind of like, why didn't I pay attention to that? So yeah, there's plenty of moments like that.
Well, as I mentioned, Ghostbusters was released on June 8th of 1984, directed by Ivan Reitman, writers Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, even Rick Moranis chipped in a little bit on that bad boy. Yeah, he gets uncredited in the movie, but apparently he did chip in a little bit. Starring, I mean, guys, do I even need to tell you who the cast is? I will, but I just want you to know I don't have to. Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, Harold Ramis, Ernie Hudson, Annie Potts. I mean, what a flippin' cast.
Insane. You didn't even read Rick Moranis in that line.
Did I say Rick Moranis?
You said he was a writer, but he wasn't included.
Oh, dang,
even
yeah,
in
he was in that movie,
star.
too.
Yeah,
man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, is he your favorite character?
Probably.
Yeah. He's the most Trav-like character in the movie.
He just seems like he wouldn't lay any pipe.
Well, I don't mean it that way, but like, first of all, awesome tracksuit. All right, can we talk about it? He had an awesome blue tracksuit. I could totally see you rocking
Something
it.
I'm known for, yeah.
Very, very frugal and efficient with his money.
Absolutely,
you know
me.
There's a reason you afford all those video games.
Sure, yeah.
Because you don't spend it on luxuries like food.
Yeah, or a second tracksuit.
That's right. You just got the one.
Yeah, that tracksuit was tough.
It was nice, man.
And the party scene, though. I mean, I don't want to jump ahead of anything, but the party scene, like, he had a nice spread on that table with the food.
That's true. I
And that's
do
something
take
I
care of
noticed.
guests. I take care of guests. You're right.
That's right. Yeah.
He held it down for the people came in. You know, he had that one blonde wanted to dance with him. He's like, nah. I mean, I'm a vibe with you, but I'm really about Dana right now.
Yeah. I mean, he was really into Sigourney Weaver's character to the point where he was like missing the obvious relationship potential right there in front of him.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you got to go for what you can get, then level up. But he was like, nah. he you know what I'm saying? His heart and soul was on Dana, and you know, Dana really belonged to Peter. So you know, there's that.
Although, you know what? Maybe the universe disagrees with us because, like, when they got turned into dogs, then they were in love. And, like, they were, like, fated to be together by, you know, Gozer. So, I mean, maybe Dana was really supposed to end up with Rick Moranis' character. What the heck is his character's name? Rick Moranis?
Rick.
It's like Stu, Cliff.
It's something like
Jimmy?
that.
It ain't Jimmy. It definitely ain't Jimmy.
It's our internet is limited here, so there's no way to know. We can't find any mid-show
we're not
facts.
Uncle Doug's shed, but
Yeah.
we're not, you know, that's even more limited.
Well, he steals the internet off the neighbors.
That's yeah. He just ran a cable over and just sort of. He thought that's the way you did.
He doesn't even steal the Wi-Fi. He actually steals the internet line.
He just patched into it.
His name is Louis Tully.
Louis
Tully.
There it is.
Louis.
A+ accountant. I could have told you everything about that character, but his name.
Yep, exactly.
I guess his name's not that important. Well, I bet what you could tell us, Trav, is 6 Degrees of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, where you take the last movie we did and connect it to the current movie that we're doing via actor.
Now, I didn't get too crazy with this one. I got to be honest, I was a bit tardy getting things in the sheet this time around. But what I got for you here, the last movie being Cocoon. All right. In that film, we got a one.
Hold on. I want to know Brian's reaction over there for the movie Cocoon.
No, it was funny the way he said cocoon.
Oh, Cocoon.
I enjoyed the way he said cocoon.
Cocoon. One Don Amici is in that film. Okay. And he is also in Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd. They cross paths, yeah. Dan and Don.
What's Dan Aykroyd in?
Trading Places.
Yeah, but like, how does he connect to this movie?
He's in Ghostbusters.
Oh my God! What?
Are you kidding me right? Are you kidding me right now?
I just.
Come on.
I'm just funning you.
Dan and Don. They traded places apparently. A movie I've not seen.
You really got me, bro.
You were like,
I was like, what's happening?
He's real dumb.
I was also very confused.
I like that you guys like hang out with me all the time, yet you're still not aware of how dumb I am.
Don't tell people I hang out with you.
We're best buds.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I might tell the story about how we went and saw Ghostbusters Afterlife together.
you know what? Let it rip. Let it rip if you want.
Listen, I don't want to spoil anything in that movie, but there's a very emotional moment in that movie. And Brian and I, we both in the movie theater, looked at each other, choked up, eyes with tears, just trying to get through it. And then some kid in the theater went, "Woo!" and I got the hell out of there.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, I thought you were gonna tell how I did welp up with tears and legit, like it was still Magnolias almost. Like I almost held your hand. It was like you would have thought we was in Still Magnolias.
That's right.
Like, yeah, this is Ghostbusters, but we in here crying.
That's why I felt like a third wheel all day watching this with you guys. It's like, I feel like they have a chemistry that I can't crack into.
Yeah, and don't you forget it.
yeah.
Just play it. I love you. I love
Something
you,
we ought
Travis.
not forget are these preview reviews.
Oh yeah, let's hit us with some of those.
Because we've got some people over here on the Letterboxd, and as always with these films, people love them, they hate them, and some people just right in the middle. So we got a few people high on it. We got a 5-star here. This is a rewatch from a one Patrick Williams back in November 2021. He says, a movie with no emotional core, no character arcs or growth, no one learns anything, it's not saying anything, it shouldn't work, but somehow it's perfect. No one has been able to replicate it, and they should stop trying. It felt like having the first half kind of thing, right? It's like, did you just hurt my feelings and then high-five me?
Oh man. What soulless person is this?
5 stars though.
Yo, say, huh?
5 stars. They loved it.
They loved it, but
they didn't apparently.
it's like a Sour Patch Kid, a human Sour Patch Kid. It's like it did. I said something horrible, but hey, 5 stars. It's like I don't know whether to like or not like this person at all.
That's a real bless his heart kind of thing, right?
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, it was a roller coaster ride with him. Like I was like, for sure, this person's gonna tank this review, but I don't want anything to do with them anymore.
Yeah, well,
That's you know what? I've been in toxic relationships before, and that's called gaslighting.
Yeah.
That's
Is that how
exactly
that
what
felt?
that person did.
Yeah.
They tried to gaslight us.
well, someone who has, I guess, a more mature look on things these days is a one Houston Collie. This is a 4-star review from October of 2022. No punctuation or capitals. This movie becomes much funnier once you're no longer 6 years old and you understand the concept of sex.
That's fair. That's fair. I can't disagree. I can't. That scene where like Dan Aykroyd gets. I'm trying not to be. You know me, Trav. I like to be an upstanding guy, but he gets. Guys, please plug your ears if it would hurt you to hear me say this. But he gets fellatiated by a ghost in his dream. Oddly enough, is that the way you make that into a verb?
Yeah, I think so. It sounded good, and I don't think Uncle Doug will know what it means.
And I was thinking about this, and it's like, all right, like, fellas, let's say you're away from your lady for a weekend, okay? And you're staying in a hotel somewhere. Let's say it's a haunted hotel, and a ghost comes like, woo! First of all, I'd leave. And then second of all, it comes down and starts, fellatio and you. And then that's happening, right? Okay, so all that's happening. Have you just cheated on your lady?
No.
No. It's not
Can't
cheating.
prove it. Tell her to prove it.
But you did it.
Tell her to prove it. Tell the judge to prove it. Tell God to prove it. Ain't nobody proving that.
Okay, all right. So Trav goes by the standard of you can't prove it, it never happened. Okay.
I mean, that's the way this justice system works.
Okay, all right. But I mean, what if there's? I mean, again, I'm trying not to be all, mad about this. But like, what if there's physical evidence?
Yeah, ectoplasm?
Yeah. Yes.
It could be manplasm. That's fine. I'm free to manplasm on myself if I want to.
Yeah, but I mean,
You can't prove it ain't ectoplasm.
There it is.
Okay.
Can't prove it is.
Okay, what if? Hold on. What if this is the first? Oh, this is an even better what if. Okay. Well, hold on. Wait. You weigh in too, Brian.
Okay.
You weigh in. All right. You're there. Ghost comes down. Have you just cheated on your lady?
I'd been used.
So you're the victim here.
I wouldn't say a victim. You know, it's just an experience that we had together.
Okay.
And
All right. Okay.
I appreciate that. So, but it's not. It's definitely not cheating.
You think so? Well, I mean, she's definitely going to ghost you.
I see what you did there.
Okay, how about this? All right, how
Okay.
about this? How about for some reason you're staying in one of those creepy Airbnbs where they put cameras all over them so they can watch their guests, right?
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so woo, the ghost comes down, does it. It gets caught on camera. All right, you realize that you've got access to this camera, and you have physical documentation that there is an afterlife, that there are ghosts are real, there's an afterlife. You have this, but to reveal it to the world, you've got to reveal what you did with this ghost. Like, are you going to release that tape, or are you going to keep it?
That's a good question, Kev. I think I'm going to keep that and that Airbnb a secret.
You're just going to bury it in your past.
I'm just going to keep going back.
Yeah, you got the room again? Wow. You interested in selling this house?
Yeah. Sorry, I'm back again. Business is, I get a lot of trips to Miami this year.
If it was going to happen anywhere, it'd be Miami. Okay, so we've discovered Trav is a horrible person. Brian, what would you do?
I don't know, man. That's a good question. What I do know is it sounds like a good time.
So what you're saying is you also are going to go back to the Airbnb, but not release it.
I'll probably go back. You know,
I'll probably go back.
Think about like the comfort that you could bring the whole world, and like knowing that there is for real something after death. You just go keep that to yourself.
They're not ready for it.
Not ready for it. They're not going to believe him. You know,
they're not ready for that.
How many paranormal and conspiracy freaks out there just get downplayed because it just sounds like malarkey? You think you're crazy. It's like, you don't want that on you. You don't want to be the guy that saw Bigfoot and try to call in a radio show about it. You get exonerated from your whole town.
Number one, brothers don't do that. Like, it's like... And then number two, we live in a nation where we're burning books again. What do you think they're going to do to my house?
Yeah, I'm keeping my sex ghost a secret.
That's okay. All right. Okay. All valid points. I just thought, like, wow, if there's a way to, help people feel better. But that's fine. No, that's good.
Especially if my sex ghost is Patrick Swayze. No one's finding out.
Oh, yeah.
That
I'm going to keep that a secret. Man, all right, okay. Sorry, I took us on a real far bird walk there. That's a new. I think it's just because we got Brian here. Like
that's fun.
I just always like to hear Brian's opinion on stuff.
That was fun. Well, we got two more reviews here. We got one here real quick. We got somebody right in the middle. We got a 3-star, 3 out of 5 from Shaik. I think is how you would say that. November of 2021. Just saying with that 3 stars. No, I'm not going to call him.
What?
Blasphemy.
What?
Blasphemy.
No, wait, hold on. Maybe he's got this ghost sex situation going on, and that's why he doesn't want the Ghostbusters messing up what he's got going on.
It's the only thing I can think of.
He sounds like a hater. He sounds like a hater. I feel the hate.
Yeah,
I feel the hate fumes from that review.
Ooh.
Well, you think you felt the hate fumes off that one? You wait till I read this one. Okay,
no.
You ready?
Oh, no.
What is this, Provoke Me Day?
It's going to be. This one provoked me.
Yeah, even the good review was
yeah,
like
I know.
a negative.
Everybody's salty. Everybody's salty on this one. This is a 1-star. Okay, from Jake Moran.
1 out of how many?
5.
Okay, that's bad.
April 16, 2022. Neoliberal trash exists entirely as a platform to denounce government intervention in public spending and promote private market solutions to public issues, in this case, the ghost problem. But it's very obviously a stand-in for a number of other social problems. I could look past this if it was funny or interesting, but Ghostbusters is dull and unfunny, like a Saturday Night Live sketch that was optioned as a full-length feature. Was this a Saturday Night Live bit?
That guy sounds like he doesn't do anything fun.
He doesn't even write fun reviews.
Golly. He wrote it very angry. That was a very angry person.
He somehow politicized the Ghostbusters.
Politicized the most fun that I've ever had as a child.
I don't know. I will say, in this guy's defense, first of all, he's probably not very smart. But second of all, I'll say this. I will say that it did make me hate the EPA a little bit. Like Ghostbusters kind of made me hate the EPA. Yeah.
That guy did go hard at him, right?
Yeah.
You got to think, both sides of the aisle are pretty excited that the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man's not tearing down all the buildings anymore. So, I feel like that should unite us, if anything else.
Yeah, that's true.
That guy sounds like he eats shredded wheat without milk.
Just got bloody gums.
Golly, bro. Enjoy yourself. Can I say that too? Enjoy yourself, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's Ghostbusters. It's not like we're not trying to like sway your political views. We're trying to have fun. And what do you do on weekends? It's like I'm really worried about this person.
He probably reads like technical manuals for like VCRs.
Golly,
like,
man.
That's his idea.
Golly.
Well, speaking of a great movie, Ghostbusters, man, the opening scene of this movie is in the New York Public Library. We see a librarian very studious-looking woman. She's walking around the library, and then spooky things start happening, right? The card catalog, cards are flying out everywhere.
Which seems fun at first, right? You're like, oh, this is neat.
It's like a party. I always hated the card catalog, so it did not surprise me that someone...
Yeah.
Well, though I'm gonna just jump. I'm not gonna spoiler this too much. I don't think, but like the card catalog cards go everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. And later, the Ghostbusters are gonna come back to investigate this opening scene ghost, and apparently, this opening scene ghost is a librarian. So, like, a librarian ought to have a little respect for her fellow librarian and not just smash the card catalog everywhere. That seems like a real D move.
I know. I was thinking, because I know your wife is a librarian.
Yeah.
The most horrifying thing she could have seen this whole movie was seeing those cards get out of order. I imagine that was tough.
Yeah, that's exactly.
I imagine that was pretty tough.
That was it, man. And so, card catalog, all kinds of spooky things are happening. Now, the librarian walks around the corner, and we just get a flash of light and a whole bunch of wind. We're assuming, guys, that she has seen herself a ghost.
Yeah. Shout out to Alice Drummond, by the way, who played the librarian.
She is like that kind of mousy actor in everything from the 80s. So, well, after that opening, and that's kind of the title shot, we bounce to the paranormal studies department, and I gotta knock my boy Peter Venkman a little bit here. He's kind of coming off a little creepy.
Yeah.
What he's doing is he's running this psychic experiment. Now he's got a male. I'm assuming these are co-eds. I mean, they could have been just people off, like a random ad or whatever. But they seem like co-eds at the paranormal psychology department there at Columbia University. Which, by the way, getting a job there is not easy. So the fact that these guys had a job there, impressive. So he's doing this experiment where he holds up a card. Now the participant can't see the card, and then they try to intuit, using psychic ability, what shape is on the card. Now, the pretty young female co-ed, she's getting all of them wrong, but he says she's getting them right. The gentleman with the poofy hair, who is a male co-ed, is getting at least one of them right, sort of. However, he keeps telling him that he's getting them wrong, and he electrocutes that poor guy every time he does. And I believe, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, Venkman is doing it in an attempt to seduce the pretty blonde co-ed.
Unless the experiment was just to see how people react when unfairly electrocuted near a cute woman.
I don't know, Brian. Where are you weighing in on this?
There's a lot of toxic masculinity, bro. And I would say...
I was trying to defend the scientist, but you're right.
I'm sorry.
You're right.
Yo, like, do your job, man. But, I get it. And, like, was she really that pretty, though? I mean, she was...
She's 1980s pretty.
Yeah, okay. For me, I'd say probably...
I kind of like that feathered hairdo. I wish girls would bring that back.
Yeah, I'm not for it. But,
what?
I'm sorry.
Kev, you had that hairdo until like...
Yeah, I know. Until I just shaved my head, by the way. And why don't you tell everybody what you said about my haircut, Trav?
I said it looked nice and sharp.
You lying son of a biscuit.
And that looks good.
You didn't say that.
I liked your haircut.
I'm just jealous.
But,
I have to wear a hat to fit in.
It was just like, I get it, but you still got a job to do, homie.
Yeah. Don't let a lady get in the way of earning your money.
Nah.
That's Venkman's number one problem.
I would like to see more of a backstory about like how that guy who was so frustrated, like, what is he doing later? I like to see a side plot movie or something of just that character.
And he was doing all of it for $5, right?
Yeah,
like he's getting electrocuted for $5. I mean, it was 1980s money. So.
$5. I was like, oh, I've been here for this long. For $5, dog? Come on, bro.
Well, all those shenanigans are going on. He gets electrocuted one last time. He's like, man, I'm out of here. And then in Brian's movie mind, he's following this guy wherever he goes for the rest of the movie. But what happens in the real movie is Dr. Ray Stantz comes in, played by Dan Aykroyd, and he says, Venkman, we got to go. We've got some. I can't remember what kind of apparition or he has. I love that Dan Aykroyd just throws in all these like technical names for different ghosts because he's a ghost head, man.
Probably entirely off script too, just knowing Dan Aykroyd.
He just knew it, and like a lot of the incidents that he references, like you can look those up. They're kind of like
Tunguska event, all that stuff. Yeah.
It's really cool stuff. But he says, hey, man, we got to go down to the library and check out this ghost situation. So they head on down there, and they run into their boy, Egon, who's already there. And again, a funny prank. Okay, I'll say it. But for some reason, Egon is using a stethoscope on a table. Makes total sense if you're looking for ghosts. And then Bill Murray, Venkman, drops the book on the table. That had to be quite painful, I would say.
I mean, imagine so.
Let's say, Brian, okay, that you've got, for some reason, you're like, I got to hear what's going on with my table. Maybe, well, as we mentioned, weed is legal in Virginia now, so maybe it's the reason you're investigating your table more thoroughly than you normally would. And Trav walks up and drops a dictionary on the table. What's your move? What are you going to do to Trav?
I'm going to punch him in his privates.
Note to self, Trav, don't do that.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So, well, Egon doesn't do that. He's like, oh, you rapscallion. And so at that point, the prank is over. So they start exploring the library, looking to find this ghost. They find the ghost in the basement of the basement. And turns out it is a librarian ghost floating there, shimmering in the, we call them rows or aisles of books?
I don't know. You're the one married to the librarian. What does she call them?
I don't listen to her. Jesus. I mean, come on.
There it is.
The stacks?
Yeah, stacks. Yeah, a shell. I'll say shell. We'll say shell. So they elect to have Venkman, who is, by all accounts, maybe he's the smoothest talker. I mean, we've seen him trying to talk to the ladies, to try to go over and talk to the ghost. The ghost just tells him, shh. And he goes back to the fellas. He's like, guys, she shot me down. This never happened before. I'm Bill Murray. Doesn't she know? And they say, okay, all right. So Dan Aykroyd, Ray has an idea. He's like, all right, I got an idea, guys. Follow me over there. And then he just shouts, get her. And the ghost turns into a big scary thing, and they run away. Now, what are your takeaways from this, guys?
Well, I know the big scary ghost part was big scary for me, and that was memorable.
Yeah.
But it just feels like the official kickoff.
Right.
We're about to get our ghost catching on.
Yeah. As a child, seeing it for the first time. I mean, even I've seen it in the movie a lot, and it still kind of gives me the willies. I'm gonna be real with you. It says this is Ghostbusters. You're gonna watch this, and you know it does. It gets you with that one big scare at the beginning. But like, shout out to that ghost that wants to get knowledge. It's like you're dead. And you probably can see a lot. I mean, maybe I'm assuming, making a generalization about ghosts. Yeah. But I feel like after you're dead, you get to see a lot of stuff that you don't normally get to see. But I'm not going to go through walls. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to read quietly to myself.
Yeah, leave me alone, or else I'll scare the hell out of you.
Yeah, you know, it honestly just occurred to me. I'm gonna just sidetrack from the plot here, but we had Amy, who is one of our BLC. Peeps as well, a Big Lit Conspiracy. If you're interested in following us to find out about all the great improv comedy we're doing, please do that. But she was on an episode featuring the movie Ghost.
Yeah.
And Brian, our other BLC sibling, is on an episode called Ghostbusters.
Wow.
You're just now putting that together?
I did just put that together.
Wow.
You already knew that? Why didn't you mention that?
I thought I had brought that up.
Did you?
I think. Maybe not on a recording, but I feel like,
if it doesn't happen in a recording, it doesn't happen.
I thought we had a 3.5-hour conversation about it off record, but that's fine.
Yeah,
no, that works. It is fun, though, right?
I listen to you as much as I listen to my wife.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's ghostly. It's getting ghostly up in here with these BLC folk.
I know that Patrick Swayze's not in this movie. Can I say shout out to Patrick Swayze real quick?
You do? Yeah.
Yeah, without him, we don't
that,
really have a podcast. Hey, important note, and we brought this up in the episode with Amy, but you and Patrick Swayze sharing a birthday. That's a big deal, man.
Yeah, man.
It's got to feel pretty good. Yeah. Hey, same here.
Yeah.
Leo bros.
I'm a
Lee bros.
Cancer.
We know that. What's your horoscope?
Travis is really coming for you.
I'm just having a little fun.
That's all right. I had it coming. So they decide to make a tactical retreat from this ghost.
Yeah.
So they run out of. I love that. Like, okay, so in the geography of the library, this is clearly in a basement. Somehow they get all the way back upstairs, run out the front door with the head librarian chasing them, and some reason Egon's still screaming like he's scared. He's still I don't care how Trav, you are more petrified of snakes than anybody I know. But if you saw a snake in the basement of the library, would you still be screaming by the time you got out the front door?
There's a chance. It depends on if it looked like it made a move toward me and then I ran, I would imagine it was still chasing me until someone told me it wasn't. So I could see that if I thought it was still chasing me.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Well, they head out of the library and they head back to campus. They've come up with some ideas on maybe how to trap a ghost, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when they get back to their lab, they find out, like the dean in every movie in the 1980s, he's a jerk, and he's decided to fire them for some reason. I guess the grant that was funding them or something ran out. Trav, you're in academia. Is that how it goes?
I think so.
Or you've been in academia, I should say.
Yeah, and I like macadamia nuts, and I think it's what happened. I mean, if there's no money, they kind of just get rid of you. That's pretty true.
You say it? Academia.
Academic. I think it's true for most industries. If you're not bringing in money, you're pretty much gone. So that's that's what happened to those guys.
I thought like maybe because I've never worked in the world of like academia, but I just thought you just like hung out all day. You didn't ever have to have any results. In fact, later in this movie, right after this scene where they get fired, Ray is talking to Venkman, and he says, "Man, you don't know what it's like out in the private sector. They expect you to have results."
Yeah. We must be tenured then.
That's what it is. Well, they basically cook up the idea to start the Ghostbusters because they had gotten some good readings off of this actual ghost, and they figured out a way to capture and keep ghosts. And they take poor Ray to the bank and have him mortgage his family home 3 times over at 19% interest.
Dang.
That's high. That's even high.
That's really
in
high.
The 80s. Yeah. But they've got the money they need to start up their business, man. So, I mean, that seems like a good idea, right? Like, I mean, you're with your boys.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're following your dreams, and yeah, why not?
You know how bad I've wanted to just commandeer an old fire station just for the pole, and then they did it. They're living the dream.
That's exactly what happens. They get and you can visit this firehouse in New York City.
Really?
Apparently. Yeah, it's visible.
Is it still got all of the accoutrement of a Ghostbusters-ness?
No, I think it's actually a functioning firehouse. If I remember, the last time I looked this up, what?
Boring.
They still have fires in the city, guys.
It should be a Ghostbusters museum.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, Travis, did we just become best friends?
Yeah, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll leave. You guys finish up the podcast. I'll get out of here. Well, they do. They of course get the firehouse. The realtor seems very satisfied with herself when Ray comes riding down the pole, so they know that's what's going to happen. Well, they're getting business set up, and across town at 55 Central Park West, Dana Barrett, a.k.a. Sigourney Weaver, has gotten back home. She's got her groceries, and we get to see her neighbor, old Louis Tully. That's right, Rick Moranis. He's got a little crush on her, and she cannot get a lot of talk. I don't even know if this is toxic masculinity. It feels a little bit like I should say it is anyway. But he's like just a mile a minute trying to talk to her in that little briefest of windows when she's walking down the hall trying to get to her apartment.
He's like a chihuahua nipping at her heels as she goes down the hall, and when she just says goodbye to him and just shuts the door, and he just kind of takes it like that's not the first time this has happened to him. Then he moseys back down the hall, and this is where the kickoff of a continuing gag of bits happens, where he keeps locking himself out of his room, which I love.
He also drops the tidbit that, hey, you left your TV on real loud in there, and she's like, I don't remember doing that. That's
which
weird.
Is creepy in 2 ways. One, that he just knows that, like he's put his ear to her door earlier and was like, oh, so she left her TV on today. Normally she doesn't. And 2, that she's like, wait a minute, that shouldn't have happened. So like, oh, where'd that come from?
Well, that's exactly what happens. And she heads on into her apartment. Brian, what happened? Now, you've seen this movie 1,000 times. You tell me what happens. And break this down, too, because like I'd like to know what Brian would do if he came home and then some of this stuff
I would
started
straight up not be living there anymore. Like, I don't know. She seems like, first of all, like a top shelf white woman living in New York. A woman of many talents in the town, but I feel like she couldn't afford to live somewhere else. Like, she had a nice apartment.
It's a penthouse.
It's a penthouse apartment. She walks up in their joint, and like eggs are popping on your counter, and there's no stove, or it's not like one of those oven top stove things situations. Stuff is just burning up.
Which is kind of neat, right? I wouldn't mind like an egg over easy just sometimes, like just like surprise,
me,
surprise breakfast.
Much as
That'd be
I'm paying
neat.
for this damn apartment.
Yeah.
That would be nice, but that's not what's happening. And then, like, there's like weird stuff's happening, and she decides to go and open up the refrigerator, and there's like a portal to a different situation, like a world or something inside of your refrigerator. And so from there, I'm like, yeah, she left and didn't go back for a few days. But like, I'm not ever coming back. I'm having somebody mail me my important stuff. And I will make a list.
Get mail
of
forwarding.
It'd be like 6 things, but I'd be afraid that even the stuff that was in the apartment had whatever on it that made that happen. So probably just leave everything.
Like burn my clothes, change my name.
This is a different situation. But yeah, it's rough to see. It was rough to watch that as a child. Oh, there's things happening in this apartment.
When she opens the door up, it's this like foggy, misty, like temple sort of thing going on, and there's a demon dog that says "Zoo." And I wonder, do you guys ever just like walk into the kitchen and open up the fridge and just kind of stare into it, but like you didn't actually come in there for anything? I wonder if that's what you're looking for. Like you're looking for the other realm and you don't even know it.
Could be, yeah.
Well, for fun, I put my little devil dog. I have one of the demon dogs.
Yeah.
And I put it in the refrigerator on purpose for Halloween, just like just goofing, goofing by myself.
Don't even invite anybody over just for your just for your pleasure.
Enjoyment.
Is it okay if we share that you have like a bunch of Ghostbusters collectibles?
I do.
I'm envious.
I do. I've collected for a long time. My firehouse is still over my grandma's house, actually, like all my childhood stuff. But yeah, I've been collecting Ghostbuster stuff since I was a kid, like since I was like 6 years old, 6, 7. So yeah.
Well, Dana decides, you know what, this is weird behavior for my apartment, so I'm gonna leave. So she does leave and decides to go visit the Ghostbusters. There's a brief little scene that happens where Ray shows up with the hearse or ambulance, rather. I can't remember if it was a hearse. I guess it was an ambulance that is going to be turned into Ecto-1. Well, Dana shows up and is recounting the events of what happened in her apartment to the Ghostbusters. Now, predictably, Ray and Egon are immensely interested in scientists, and Peter, as a scientist, is interested in her biology, I guess would be the way to say it. Again, he's creeping in, and he says, hey, how about you guys research the boring lore of whatever Azul is, and I'm going to go to Dana's apartment and check her out. I mean, check out her apartment. Mm-hmm. I'm quoting right now. That's what he says.
And Brian made a good observation where he's like, aren't they supposed to believe her? Like, that's business for them. But they're like really skeptical. They're like, we don't know if you saw a ghost.
From everything I know about science, that's what they're supposed to do, though.
Sure.
You're supposed to try to...
But these guys seem like they're business first scientists.
That's right.
They got to pay back a loan.
Yeah, they're in the private sector now.
It felt like borderline mansplaining.
It kind of did, yeah.
And it was just like,
I didn't think about that.
Yeah, but she's just like, it says that you're supposed to believe me, basically, and like, that we're ready to believe you, but when I get here, you put me in a chair, and one guy's hitting on me, and the rest of you are just like not being supportive of all. I just had a traumatic situation.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's like, I get it, but they're just like sitting there like questioning her, and she just had the situation.
Mm-hmm.
There's just no empathy at all.
Nothing. Ray's over here race-planning.
Race-planning?
He's race-planning. Which is what the guy does to me down at the gas station. But anyway, they do, in fact, do just that. They're researching, and Peter goes to Dana's apartment. I know that, like, okay, yeah, sure, toxic masculine, whatever. But, like, I really think this is really funny when he's, like, walking in and trying to impress her, and he's dingling the piano keys.
They hate this.
He's like, they hate this. Like, he's like this tough ghost slaying mamma jamma. He's got some weird. It looks like a like something a pest control person would use to spray.
Some weird probe he's doing.
Well, and there's a bunch of one-liners in here, and he like goes to where the bedroom is. She's like, "Well, nothing ever happened in there," and he said, "Well, that's a shame." Which was smooth.
Yeah.
Which was smooth.
Was it?
I don't know. I thought it was. And so anyway, he goes into the kitchen, looks around. Of course, there's no gateway to a different dimension in her fridge anymore. All that's gone. And then he continues to beg her for a date. And he says, "Listen, I'll solve this whole ghost situation just to impress you, so you'll go out on a date with me." And she has to forcibly push him out of her apartment.
No, my favorite line though is like, you seem more like a game show host
So,
than a
That's a solid
scientist.
right.
It's like, yo, she just checked you.
Yep. And then on his way out, we get to see Rick Moranis lock himself out again. He poked his head out just for a second to hear what the commotion was. Turns around,
and like,
stuck in that
how
hallway.
did he know that she had a dude in her apartment? Like, he has to be. Does he have a camera in her apartment?
Well, I mean, he knew when her TV was on.
yeah.
So, I mean, he knows a lot about what goes on at the end of the
is
hall
he
there.
just like hovering by his door?
He's maybe creepier than Peter Venkman.
Yeah, he's very lonely man.
Yeah.
And I don't know why he seems nice enough. He's an accountant. He's got a good steady
Mm-hmm.
job. I don't know. Maybe he's just you gotta learn to sell yourself a little better there. Larry, Jerry,
Lewis.
That was what it is. Yeah, Lewis. And so anyway, back at the ranch or Ghostbusters HQ, aka the firehouse, they're sitting around having a little food, a little Chinese takeout to enjoy having their first customer. Of course, Ray says, "Well, this is the last of our petty cash." One of my favorite lines in the movie is Peter goes, "Well, slow down. Just slow down. Just enjoy it a little bit more. Chew your food.
Chew your
You
food.
know? I love that little bit. Well, right about that time, boom, the siren goes off. Annie Potts' character, who is playing their secretary, says, "Boys, we got one." And it's at the Sedgwick Hotel, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And they head that direction to see if they can catch themselves a ghost.
We get to see that pole action. They go down the pole.
Oh,
Yeah.
See the ectoplasm light up. Ecto 1.
Like Brian said, there's so many great little touches in there. Like, you can tell Egon is scared going down the pole.
Mhm.
Like, he visibly doesn't like it, but he still does it. I just love that.
Yeah, it's that as a child watching it, it's like, yo, it's about to go up a notch.
Yeah.
It's about to go down. You don't know what's about to happen, but it's about to go down.
So they head to the Sedgwick. They meet with the I assume it's the hotel manager, who is, of course, he's very pompous, very pompous guy, and he says, "Yeah, the ghost is on, I don't know, floor 12, I think, maybe, let's say floor 12." And so the Ghostbusters head that direction. They have a little quick dialogue with a guy at the bottom of the elevator who there's some funny quipping there about cockroaches because they say they're exterminators. It's great.
Oh, yeah.
Check it out.
They'll bite your face off or something like that. Yeah.
Bite your head off.
So they end up on the 12th floor, and they're looking around, and they find Slimer.
Yeah, which is neat because as a kid, Ghostbusters had been out for a minute, and so Slimer was almost sort of the mascot for, at least to advertise to us kids, and he was like sort of the face of the toys. So getting to see Slimer was like, oh, nice. And also, too, before I'd seen the movie, I thought Slimer was a good guy that hung out with them, and so I was confused a bit. I was like, oh, when is he going to be on their team? Oh no. Oh, I guess it's not going to happen.
Oh,
That's why you have to see the source material first.
Yeah, I know, right?
Before the animated series.
It's true.
That's right. I do like that animated series, though.
Yo, I'm watching it now. It's on Amazon.
So good. And the animation style is really cool, too.
Yeah.
I really like it. But a couple of quick tidbits here about Slimer. First of all, he was sort of based in some way. Dan Aykroyd still wanted to include John Belushi in the film. Because that was the original person that he really wanted to do the movie with, and Belushi passed away. So he sort of created Slimer's characteristics based off of, is it Bluto from Animal House?
Animal House.
Yeah. Based it off of that sort of character. And there's some great like behind the scenes footage of them, like the Slimer suit is like a rubber suit they had a guy in to like do the movements and stuff. It's absolutely hysterical. But they actually didn't call him Slimer until it was from the animated series, is where he got that name.
Yeah.
On the set, they called the ghost Onion Head.
Wow.
Hey, that kind of fits. I see it.
I don't know, man. I think Slimer's still a better name because he does end up sliming.
Well, that's true. I think
Peter
Slimer's way better, but
But that's way more trivia than you guys actually needed about that.
No,
But,
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
well, but what happens is, of course, Slimer runs away from Ray. He goes through a wall, and he slimes Venkman. There's a little funny dialogue that happens as they're kind of like doing almost like Wild West stare down the hallway of this, like hotel, and he gets slimed. Anyway, Egon buzzes up and lets them know that Slimer is in the main ballroom, which is now booked for an event that evening. Mm-hmm. So all three Ghostbusters head down that direction. Now, during this scene, we get a little bit of crucial information from Egon about the use of the proton packs. Now, Brian, lay it on me. What's that useful information?
You don't cross the streams.
Right, which seems like it should have been written in big letters somewhere.
Yeah.
It should have been told off top. Like, let's just get that clear. But it's like, he looks at me, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, so the streams, these proton packs, we can't cross them, or we're all gonna die a horrible death, basically, and undo a lot of stuff.
That should have been the first thing. That should have been, when I used to work construction every morning, we'd have a safety meeting, where you talk about like things not to do to hurt yourself. You need to have a safety meeting day one at GB HQ.
No, I agree with that.
Said it. Mm-hmm. Almost got it. We'll try it again. GBHQ.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that. That sounds cool, doesn't it? GBHQ. It does. Man. Can we just, guys, can we have a place we hang out that we call GBHQ?
It also sounds like a cable channel for gardening.
You're now watching GBHQ this afternoon. Planting. Later on, planting.
Planting.
Oh my God.
It's always planting.
I really want to watch. You guys know how much I love to garden. I really want to watch that
They
channel.
have endless spring series about planting. You can't round the clock.
Well, the basic gist that happens in the scene is they destroy everything in this ballroom.
I'd be so mad if I had planned an event in that ballroom, and then it's like after it's over, it's like I'm getting my deposit back. I'm never coming to this hotel, and this is before you could like review a hotel online, and this is before online actually. So yeah, nobody got to complain like outright about what happened.
You were visibly like really angry that this poor lady's events getting messed up.
As an adult, like your values kind of change. When you're a kid watching this, like, yeah, F up that room. And then as an adult, it's like, oh, their event is not going to go as planned. That whole room is just horrible. And it's like you think about the food and everything, the champagne and the wine. It's like chandelier is destroyed.
Oh yeah, but the table broke the fall though.
Yeah,
so.
the table broke the fall.
Great line.
Yo, man, it's such a classic movie, bro.
Well, they end up being able to catch Slimer after completely destroying the room. They head out. Oh, I do want to comment, and I think I did this at the exact same point in the movie, how good the props are for this movie. Like, the ghost trap looks like something that's next level scientific, but it also still looks like something somebody made at home. And I like that about the proton packs. I like that about the ghost traps.
Yeah.
All the tech.
I feel like it all looked appropriate for the time period. They didn't try to make it like too futuristic looking or anything like that. It looked like some dudes in a basement in the 80s made it. And there's only one of a kind.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It just really works. It's really believable.
Honestly, that's something you could say about all three of us. Some dude in the 80s made us in a basement.
One of a kind.
Very true. Well, actually, yeah, very true.
Well, they head out of the main ballroom there. They've got this smoking ghost trap with a ghost in it. And the concierge or the hotel manager's like, all right, how much do I owe you? And they hit him with $5,000.
$5,000.
Which I did the inflation calculation, comes to $14,000 in 2023.
It's pretty steep.
The room's destroyed, and he's like, well, I'm not going to pay that. And they're like, okay, cool, we'll just let the ghost go again. He's like, okay. Super good negotiating tactic there.
Yo.
I really appreciate that.
He just and just slaps the invoice. Another thing you notice as an adult, it's just like he just gives him the invoice, like, you gonna pay this, son, and just like slaps it to his chest, like, you gonna take this invoice today.
Oh, you know what I should mention? I forgot one of I've heard Brian laugh pretty hard, but he was laughing pretty hard at this today. Earlier on in the hotel scene, the Ghostbusters have a misfire and shoot the maid's cart.
Oh man, yo. Can you imagine being on the job that day?
It's just like, and so the cart explodes, and there's this tiny little bit of fire.
Lady, this little lady, she takes her little spray bottle and sprays the flame out. I never noticed that until today. Like, she's sitting there spraying. She's spraying this flame with like a little spray bottle, and it's like, bless your heart. You've had such a bad day. They had shot the cart, and then you gotta ask, like, what are they doing?
Yeah, you're probably going to get pulled into that ballroom too later.
Oh my God. She's probably definitely on ballroom cleanup duty, yo. I would have quit. I'm like,
oh
quit.
yeah, I'm done.
Oh yeah.
Yo, this is not happening today. Just give me my severance package now.
I'm out.
So many things you notice as an adult you don't think about as a child watching this movie.
Well, that sends the Ghostbusters into the stratosphere. Apparently, more ghosts are popping up. Boy, it sure seems to be escalating. That's weird. But they end up famous. Larry King's talking about them. It's a whole montage here.
Yo, level up. Sorry.
Yeah, they leveled up exactly, man. And this is the montage where Ray has his little tete-a-tete with the ghost. So that's where this happens. After that, they've kind of gotten famous. So Peter Venkman goes back to see Dana after she leaves orchestra practice. She's a cellist, I think. I don't know, famous cellist. And they kind of have a little flirty thing going on here. She's, you know what? I'm gonna say it. She's more interested in him now that he's famous.
That's how it goes, yo. You see it all the time. You see it all the time. You get a little clout on your belt, then they all come running. But once that shot don't go in, they all disperse.
That's it. That's
It's a classic story.
Classic story, man. Well, he pulls her in a little bit. He says, "Hey, I've got the information about this Gozer. Let's talk about it over dinner." And she says, "Yes." So they've set up a dinner date. And that's, I guess that's more or less what happens there. Again, he's more successful. You know what? Let me take that back. Let me walk that back. You know, Dana is a successful woman. She's on her own. She's independent. You know, maybe she wants a man who is her equal, her match, you know, and this sort of game show salesman-esque guy in the beginning, maybe that's not so appealing. Maybe she wants a man that she can contend with.
This man has layers.
That's right.
I mean, he's toxic. But he's sarcastic as hell.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But he's got layers, and, you know, when it comes down to it, pound for pound, this man, he holds it down. And he's seen so much in the absurdity of everything that's happened. Mm-hmm. He's still, like, he's so cool and cold with it. Like, well, this is what's happening. I'm just going to make a sarcastic remark about it, and we're just going to get the job done. And that's basically what Peter Venkman has. That's how Peter Venkman gets down. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm excited.
No, I appreciate it, man. You hit the home run. Well, back at GBHQ, Winston Zedmore, a.k.a. Ernie Hudson, has come in looking for a job. There, he's immediately hired. And he has a great line there where, like, Annie Potts' character is asking him if he believes in all this supernatural stuff. He's like, look, it's a steady paycheck. It cashes. I'll take the job. I love that line.
Get them bennies.
That's right. Man. Well, as he's getting hired and trained, this is when Walter Peck shows up. He's this sort of pompous EPA guy. I don't know why the Ghostbusters go so hard at the EPA in this, but they really like hate them a lot. This guy is just the worst. So he basically sort of antagonizes Peter Venkman, which of course Peter loves because he likes being sarcastic to people. And it ends with EPA guy being very disappointed because they won't let him look at the containment unit. And he says, "Well, I'll be back," and sort of puts his finger in Peter Venkman's chest. Did I miss anything there?
No, I mean, it's pretty dead on. Haters hating, and, Peter just still exuding swag and handling business.
And this guy he's very hateable, man. He plays a good hateable character, and I think he's a little too nosy. I don't know. The EPA has the right to just poke around in containment units. I don't know. Do they wield that authority?
You've got a nuclear reactor in your basement. Like, I feel like someone has the authority to. I hope so.
Yeah, I
I
guess
hope so. Actually, there is. I remember reading an article. There was a guy near where we live, which is it would be in Floyd County, is where this guy was. He was trying to build a nuclear reactor. I just said nuclear reactor in his basement. I guess it's because I was talking about Floyd County.
Yeah.
But anyway, he probably couldn't figure it out. Anyway, don't worry. And if he did, the EPA would be there. Well, moving right along, Ray is teaching Winston how to put these ghosts in the containment unit, and Egon says, "Hey, man, all this ghost activity is really escalating a whole lot. And in fact, if it was you take this Twinkie right here, this Twinkie that's on the table we just happen to have, we like snack foods and cigarettes. That's how we do. And if you took this Twinkie would be 600 pounds would be the amount of ghost activity in measurement of Twinkie. And you know what? I'm going to shout those guys out. You can tell they're American because we will measure anything we can not using the metric system.
Right.
We'll use Twinkies, whatever.
Yeah, I'm probably, maybe a Twinkie and a third myself.
Did you just make a ding dong joke?
No, Twinkie. Ding dongs are different.
Oh, okay, all right, fair enough. So that just fried my computer, man. I can't even remember what movie we're talking about. You just ruined my day. Well, we get a brief shot of Dana's building, and the gargoyle statues that are at the top of this sort of strange building are starting to come to life. That's all you need to know. Well, back inside, Dana arrives, and once again, Lewis is just ready to pounce out. He's got a party going on in his house. All his clients are there, and yet he's still worried about Dana. He says, and even, guys, this kind of broke my heart a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We know he's in love with Dana, right? And she says, I've got a date tonight. And he says, well, it's okay. You can bring him to my party, too.
He's thirsty.
Yeah.
He's really thirsty.
You feel bad for him?
No, he needs to reel it back. If anything, reel it back. A woman will let you know when she's interested in you, and he's probably a little clueless, but you need to reel it back a little bit.
He probably does. That's Brian. You give good relationship advice.
Because I've been through bad ones.
That was a little quick. Quick. I was thinking, does the Polymedia Network need like a call-in show where we give romantic advice?
Yeah. What's that late night radio show like
Ask Joan or something?
What is it? Ask something. Delilah.
Ask Delilah. Yeah.
Delilah.
That's a local thing, though. I don't think is that a national.
I think she's nationally syndicated.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I used to sit in my car and cry to her after a breakup. We listen to it. It's like all these happy people in the world sending dedications to people that they miss, and it's like, I like to send this message out to so, and then she's like, well, I'll pick this song for you. And it's either I hope you dance every single time. I forget. It's like, I hope you dance. Yes, we just did that in the middle of a Ghostbuster podcast.
It was my fault. I started talking about Delilah. It was funny that you both read my mind, knew where I was going. So Dana's back in her apartment. Her chair attacks her, and she's sucked into the kitchen.
Bro.
Presumably for nothing good.
Oh my gosh, yo! So it's still traumatic to this day.
Oh no!
I do not like that scene. I hate it.
You can't get up and leave
you
the
walked
room.
out the room.
Did you notice that?
I did. Yeah, of course we did.
Bro, yeah, I did because I don't like that scene. I legit like it. It messes with me.
It's grabby.
Yeah,
it's very.
It's just like, yo, I don't like that scene at all.
Are you afraid it's gonna happen to you? Or?
No, I don't know. It's just like as a child, it's like you ever see something once as a child and you're like, I cannot deal with that. Like I watch Ghostbusters, but for me, and I've braved it before, but I was like, today's just not the day.
Today's not the day. Dang, if I'd known how to just fast forward, man. I'm for our next Ghostbusters review, and I'll make sure to fast forward.
I was super into it though.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, that's my favorite part.
Is there something you want to talk about, Trey?
Tells a lot about your personality.
I just like a chair that just fits me right.
Oh, okay.
That
I was
just
thinking you were like
holds me in just right.
I thought you were going for some BDSM GBHQ.
Yeah, I get my wife to put on the big monster hands, and I'm like, grab around at me. I'm into it.
The more you tell me about what you do with your wife, I just think you're not married. I just they just throw that out there. But anyway, so Dana's sucked into the kitchen. Back at Lewis's party, he is trying to get things going lively. He's got this pretty blonde he's dancing with. You know, he is bragging about how little he paid for the salmon that's on the spread.
Yo, that spread though,
it was all right. It was all right. He had brie, you know.
he had some brie cheese on it. I was like looking at it, I was like, bro, he does throw a good party.
He does.
He got some clout 'cause he got people to show up.
Yeah.
You know, he's got issues just with the romantic side of his relationship stuff.
He had that blonde trying to holler at him.
I know.
And she was semi-interested. That's the one he should have been trying to work it out with.
Maybe he's awesome, but he set his sights high on Dana and just wasn't a match. You know.
Yeah, it's that thirst.
Yeah.
Thirst will get you.
That's
That'll
right.
get you. That'll get you. Next thing you know, you're hanging out the side of your best friend's rod.
On the trying to TLC.
Trying to holler at Dana as she's leaving cello practice.
She don't want no scrubs. Man.
She really doesn't.
Top shelf white woman. Oh my god.
Just scrub this right out of the podcast.
Oh my god.
Nope, it's staying in.
All
It's
right.
staying in, Trav.
Okay.
My TLC reference is staying in. So essentially what happens here is the scary demon ghost dog chases Lewis out of his party down the street, attacks him in front of a restaurant full of people who watch it happen and then just go back to their meals.
And so is life.
Yeah,
That's right.
but it's also a return of the gag where all the doors are locked. He can't get
Yeah.
into the restaurant. Completely glass walls, very visible, and he dies in front of them, and no one cares.
Beautiful rule of three in that joint,
Yeah.
yo. He was like, yo, he's slamming on the window. And then it's like, everybody watches for a moment, then it's like, yo, I'm about to get this cod in. I don't even care. I'm going to eat whatever's on my plate. That's good. And have this good conversation and do rich people stuff.
Yeah, but it's not the end of Lewis.
No. Don't worry, Trav. Settle down. He's going to come back.
Thank God.
I don't want you to be too upset. So Peter shows up at Dana's apartment. He's stepping over all the carnage of where this like demon dog came ripping through the apartments. And he opens up the door, or rather, Dana opens up the door and says, "Are you the key master?" And she's looking
Whole snack.
yeah, whole snap. Yeah. Like she's got her sequined outfit on, her makeup's very, very right. Brian, you okay over there,
I'm
bud?
good, homie. There's like, there's only certain white women in my life that have done it for me. And yeah, Sigourney Weaver's on that list.
That's the one.
Yo, Sigourney Weaver, Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
So all of them are out of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah. Yo, it was Jamie Lee Curtis when she did True Lies, yo.
Oh yeah, that's your like the
Yeah,
like
I
this kind of
became a
silly
man.
dance thing.
See, what was wild, Brian walked out during the chair scene to get a pillow and came back for this scene to have the pillow on his lap.
I gotta go.
That makes a lot of sense.
Sigourney Weaver in that outfit, even as a child, I was like, yo, and Apollonia from Purple Rain. Shout out to her too.
Oh yeah.
Well,
You know that I think Purple Rain actually came out the same year as Ghostbusters, if I
Really?
remember right. Yeah, I think it actually maybe unseated Ghostbusters. At the box
yeah,
office.
and those were titties that I wasn't supposed to see as a child, but still saw them. I don't know. Can I? Things I remember.
Yeah, man.
I was a kid.
Well, thank goodness for Purple Rain and Ghostbusters. Well, essentially Dana is coming on strong once Peter says, "Oh yeah, I know the Keymaster. We're friends," or something like that. And he, you know what? Shout out to him. He doesn't. He doesn't
Flex at all.
Yeah.
Like, he's just like, I'm really concerned about her welfare right now
He
because
does,
she's not.
man.
This isn't her demeanor. Like she came on really strong.
He's like, she's roaring and sort of floating over the bed like Exorcist style. There's some weird stuff going on.
I've been out. Like again,
I was gonna say that's when you would have signed up, right?
Nah, as soon as that growling and like the growling, and then she started floating, I was like, oh, I need to go and pray somewhere. I'm not gonna be here. Let's talk to Jesus somewhere else. Can I say this real quick?
Yeah,
though?
man. You can say whatever you want.
But when he got there with the flowers, when he walked on the floor, when he first got there, he was going to Dana's apartment, and he had the flowers. He stepped over the crime scene where, like, the door, he's like, yo, my focus is going to get with old girl. Like, I don't care about nothing else. I'm still going to Dana's apartment. And so he didn't show any concern. He's just like, I'm going over here. Like, just like a man, though.
he could not be distracted from where he was trying to get to, man. Well, he he is trying to sort of attend to her. We get a little cutaway. We see Lewis is disheveled and sort of walking around the street. He talks to a horse a little bit. He reveals that he is looking for the gatekeeper, which is kind of interesting because Sigourney Weaver has said that she's the gatekeeper. So that's interesting. And he gets arrested by the NYPD and dropped off at GBHQ for reasons. Like, I don't know that this is the way it works with the police. They're like, we didn't want to take him to the insane asylum, and I don't know why we arrested him, but can we just drop him off here with the Ghostbusters?
That's weird. Like,
that is weird.
They failed. They really did fail. Like, if you're having a psychiatric breakdown, you don't take them to the Ghostbusters. You take them to get psychiatric help.
Yeah. That's
what I would think. And this is me as an adult watching it. As a child, I probably totally went to the Ghostbusters first. As an adult, I'm like, sounds to me like you need to go to get psychiatric help. Let's go get that in. Yeah. But as a child, you're like, yo, we're going to see the Ghostbusters. They can help you. I just really want to see the firehouse anyway.
See the fire.
Maybe that is what. Maybe that's what the cops just really wanted to see the Ghostbusters at GBHQ.
My first, I was like, they don't have a holding cell for this guy. I haven't seen that. They don't typically have those in fire stations,
right?
Unless it's for the Dalmatians, I guess. And then he's got the straitjacket on. They just let him keep the straitjacket. They're just like, that one's on us. We got plenty. We got several. You can keep that on him. Take him on in. So it was weird.
It was weird. Well, they do take him on in. Egon's doing a few little studies, little tests on him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this guy's got a demon dog." And they actually have a little quick. He does this thing where he like puts a camera on somebody, and it's like a weird spectrum. And when he does it to Rick Moranis' character, you can kind of see the demon dog instead of Rick Moranis' head, which is pretty cool. Just shout out to Rick Moranis. Like, from this point forward, you can tell that man is having a great time playing this part. It is so like weird, and like he's just it's terrific, man. I really love it. Well, Peter calls GBHQ and says, Egon, man, I got to tell you, Dana's doing some wild stuff over here, calling herself the gatekeeper. And he's like, well, Egon's like, well, I got the keymaster over here. And Peter's like, well, should we get them together? Egon's like, no, that sounds like a bad decision. Let's not do that. Okay, and I gotta ask you guys a question here. Dana has been sedated by Peter, and he came on a date with 300 cc's of Thorazine.
Yeah, that was kind of. It's like, well, come on, bro. You just have that in your pocket, though.
But I thought about this. I did think about this. Okay, so an ambulance has shown up because a demon dog ripped through the wall, and a lot of people are scared. Maybe Peter went down there and said to the ambulance driver, like, hey, this woman was just really scared by the whole dog situation. Could you maybe give her something to calm her down?
Yeah, or maybe it's part of his ghost-busting kit that if he came across the dog, he had sedated or something to have a good look at it.
Let's be real. That's weird to have in your pocket on a date. That is
unusual.
not what you need in your pocket on a date.
It's unusual.
It's weird to have in your pocket, not like a fanny pack that says like Ghostbuster kit.
No.
Not just in your pocket.
No, that's not. No.
So we'll just pretend he had it for a reason. Maybe he has to calm down. Maybe he's got a lot of anxiety. So he
squirts a little in the corner of his mouth.
Yeah, like they do Novocaine at the dentist. It just makes the world a little more tolerable. I don't know, but that is a weird thing.
Kind of.
We did use it for bad.
I'm sorry. It's questionable for me. But for the purpose of the fact that I love this movie, I will move on from it.
Let's flip it, Brian. You have a lady show up to take you out on a date, okay? She opens up your door. She just happens to like set a purse. I gotta run to the bathroom for a second. And her purse like pops open, and she's got a syringe with 300 cc's of Thorazine in there.
I guess
it's labeled Thorazine, so for some reason you know.
What's she look like?
She looks like a Lady Bill Murray.
I'm dying that night. I'm not.
You're not gonna ask her about it? Like, why are you kidding.
I would ask her about it. It's like, yo, this kind of weird.
Yeah.
Why do you have that in your purse? Like, what's up? Because like, do you have like a medical condition that I need to know about? I'm not going through your purse, but I just noticed that was in your purse.
Yeah. Do you have is that like? Do you need an EpiPen?
Is it like an EpiPen?
What about you, Trav? You going out on a date with?
I think I'm with Brian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are going on a date?
Yeah.
But you're going to ask questions first.
I'm going to ask him questions.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Okay.
fill out a survey.
That's
Wait a minute,
fair.
did you say
That's
she looked like Bill Murray though?
Yeah, like lady version of Bill Murray. Like Bill Murray in a wig.
That's ugly woman.
Yeah.
You think so?
I'm just playing.
But great personality.
That
think it's
guy
a-
from earlier who tried to make a political rant about Ghostbusters is going to write in, and he's like, "Yeah, I didn't like that joke about the lady Bill Murray."
Trav will tell you that nobody ever writes us. So
Yeah.
if you want to, you can put it in the mail.
Also, we've never checked, so maybe they have, but we just don't.
I haven't checked Uncle Doug's P.O. box in forever.
Yeah.
I probably should do that. Well, jump to Winston and Ray. They are driving back to the office, and they are having a conversation about the blueprints of Dana's building. Apparently, there's some weirdness in the way it's built, and then they just sort of wax philosophical about the apocalypse. Anything else interesting happened there? I don't think so.
I feel like that was a bonding moment too.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like they became like real friends right there.
Yeah.
Like it was like, they were talking about religion and their differences, and I feel like they were really bonding. And then you had the scripture, it was kind of dark, but you could tell they were bonding over the fact that they were kind of scared, but they knew what their mission was as Ghostbusters, and they were becoming friends in that moment.
That's fair. That's fair. You got a little character development, a little bit of bonding. I like it. Well, back at GBHQ, Walter Peck, the EPA agent from earlier, that guy, shows up with the police to shut down the Ghostbusters. Somehow, whatever authority the EPA has and wherever they would go to get that he's gotten it. So all the Ghostbusters that are there, which is Egon and Peter Venkman, are like, hey, don't shut this thing down. It would be bad. Finally, he says, no, you got to do it. So the Con Ed that guy shuts down the whole containment unit, and that's when things get wild. There's explosions. There's ghosts coming out. It's just getting crazy.
Yeah, and I love the music in that scene.
Oh, yeah.
It just feels like it has a very chilly vibe to it. But shout out to the Ghostbusters still, because like they had haters.
That's right.
They had haters in the building. It's like they just trying to live their dreams. And here's this guy, oh God, that Mr. Peck, horrible human being. Like, I know he has a job to do and he's very passionate, but if your job is treading on others in their dreams, you can go straight to hell.
Is that a job you could get? I would actually like that job.
What, treading on other people's dreams?
Just like ruining other people's dreams.
Are you a hater?
I am.
Get out my...
Brian, you know me for so long. You know I'm a hater. You know.
You just be a bad parent one day.
Oh, yeah. That's how that works, huh?
Oh, you want to be a lion tamer? That's horrible. What if you got your hand bit off by the lion?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that's not your voice at all, Kevin.
That was pretty close. It was pretty close.
I feel like Brian wanted to be a lion tamer when he was a
Yeah,
kid.
did somebody talk you out of being a lion tamer?
I got talked out of being a Ghostbuster.
What?
True story. Can I tell this, Rick?
Absolutely.
Legit, 4th grade. Miss Brown, you are a horrible human being.
Mm-hmm.
Legit, I wanted to be a Ghostbuster, so I had the costume, and I came to school, 4th grade. And he thought I was remedial, like, legit.
Oh, no.
Because I came for career day dressed as a Ghostbuster, and that's what I wanted to be. And so I gave the spill. I was like, "This is my proton pack." And I had the trap, the little blue trap.
Yeah.
I had the outfit. I even got like knee pads and the things like the old school skating pads. My mom got it for me, and like I went to school, and she's like, "You can't be a Ghostbuster." And she laughed at me. The class laughed at me. And legit, you turn on TV and there's ghost hunters in real life.
Yeah, who's laughing
making
now?
millions of dollars. And
Who's
not me, because she
laughing now?
killed that dream.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I
she
forgot
killed
about
that dream
part
for
of it.
me. Like legit. Hey, Miss Brown, I don't know where you are in life. You're probably in a nursing home. But I hope that whatever pudding they give you is sugarless. You're a horrible person. It's like you watch TV all the time. You turn on Sci-Fi Network. There's always ghost hunters on.
That's true.
Hey, it's not too late for us, guys. We could do it.
No, I don't want to do that now because I don't like ghosts like that.
No,
As a child,
see,
I
now
was
you just
braver.
squashed my dream.
I mean, we could totally
It's a
do
roller
that.
coaster ride with you guys. It's like
Dang
that
it.
one review. Sheesh, man. Well, let's just say a lot of bad things are happening. Supernatural lights in the sky, and across town, Dana in her apartment, the windows like exploded, and that's when Lewis shows up. You've got Keymaster and Gatekeeper together. And we know no good's going to come from that. Well, the EPA has arrested the Ghostbusters and thrown them in jail. Thrown them in jail. Now, I want to shout out this jail that lets you bring in blueprints for a building, because they are sitting around going over the blueprints of the building and discovering that that Shandor, Ivo Shandor, hey, he's going to come back in a sequel, has created this building to be a supernatural conduit or energy for conduit for supernatural energy, right?
Yep.
And Brian, Reginald Vell Johnson shows up.
Yo, can we talk about Reginald Vell Johnson?
Yeah, I
a
think we
little?
should.
He's been playing a cop for like 1,000 years. He plays a cop in everything he does, and he looks a lot like my father.
He does, to the point where do you call him Carl Winslow?
Carl Winslow all the time, yeah. And
How's he feel about that?
He hates it. My dad hates it. Like, he really hates it. And it's like, then we make the joke about him helping Bruce Willis save Christmas.
Yeah.
And Die Hard. Like, he hates all those jokes. It's like, it's been a running gag that, like, every year, especially on social media, I put a picture up of his picture up next to Reginald Vell Johnson, and call him Sergeant Al Powell. And like he hates it. Like, he just hates it so. But Reginald Vell Johnson played a cop in New York.
Yeah.
He played a cop in L.A. And he plays a cop in Chicago.
Yeah.
So it's like, does he have the same job? Like, I've been writing some fan fiction and connecting it all to my father.
Like, he just transfers?
Yeah, and he transfers and it's my father. And like, my dad hates it. Like, he hates everything about it.
Man, this got deep for a second.
Yeah.
What if he makes all the movies part of the same universe, like the original Vell Johnson universe, and like all those movies are connected?
Yo,
He's the same
it'd be
cop.
so lit.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be so lit.
So like John McClane is in the same universe as Peter Venkman.
That'd be great.
I kind of want to see that.
Yo, Reginald Vell Johnson is the key.
Yeah, he's the key master.
Yeah,
no, he's not actually. That was somebody else.
Love
This
it.
is so much fun.
I'm glad you're. Man, hopefully we can have you on again, man. It's been great.
Yeah.
But back to the amazing movie that we watched today, and we're talking about the Ghostbusters get summoned to the mayor's office, and there's a whole rigmarole that happens here. Peck, the EPA agent's trying to convince the mayor to put him in jail. The Ghostbusters, more specifically Peter Venkman, convinces the mayor that he knows how to take care of this situation. He has a stunningly convincing argument. Trav, what does he say?
He said, I don't remember.
Oh, dang. All right. Brian, do you remember what he says?
Who's that, the EPA guy?
Yeah, no, what Peter Venkman says to the mayor that finally convinces him.
Oh, what? I don't know.
Yeah. Well,
It's like,
I don't know what
you say it.
is that okay? I got you. So Peter essentially says to the mayor, he says, listen, if we don't know what we're doing, you can put us back in jail.
Yeah, that part where he says you can either put us back in jail, or if we are right, there's a lot of registered voters are going to, really vote for you the next go round.
That's right.
And, they'll love you. So he is a great negotiator, by the way. Peter Venkman, like, really clutch player of the whole movie.
Yeah,
Dang, right.
And then we get to see Peck put in his place by the mayor, which was nice.
Yeah, we've been wanting that for at least an hour now.
I really hate that guy.
I hate him in real life. I hate the actor.
Well, the Ghostbusters show up as arriving heroes to Dana's apartment building because that's where all the shenanigans are happening. Lights in the sky, scary things happening. The National Guard set up like a perimeter around the building. The building, like the street opens up and swallows the Ghostbusters down into a pit momentarily.
Yeah.
And then they come popping back out.
And again, the general public is just like, they are fearless in these moments.
They're just hanging out.
Like they're just hanging out. The street is falling. People are falling in the street. Obviously, this is a very dangerous place.
Yeah.
But we're gonna hang out anyway. Like it'll been another day. There are people with children there.
Yeah, like infants and strollers.
They all should lose their children that day. Like everybody should be gone. And this again, me watching it as an adult versus watching it as a kid. There's no justification for like being there at those moments. If it's danger, I'm not sitting on the sidelines.
And the perimeter is like right up to the edge of the hole. It's not like we don't know that this can't just open out a little further.
A little further.
We should be about 250 yards, maybe a whole mile away from the building.
I got to tell you guys, though, I don't know. If it was the apocalypse, I'd want a front row seat. Like, I just want to see it all come down. That'd be fun.
Nah, I'm trying to make my peace with my maker. Eat a nice ham and cheese sandwich. Yeah. Probably call up a girl and try to shoot my shot again. Like, yo, hey, I like you.
Is that before or after the ham sandwich?
Probably before. I'm gonna eat first.
Yeah, you don't be hungry.
Yeah, and then there's like after that, I'll call her and say, yo, I know that things didn't work out before, but I'll give it to you one good time if we can work it out. And then die together holding each other.
There you go.
Wow. You're also a smooth negotiator, Brian. I feel like you'd get your ham sandwich and your ham sandwich.
Oh, my God. At the same time. That'd be great.
Well, the Ghostbusters head in the building. They climb up all 22 floors and then some more floors because Dana's apartment's been blown up, but there's a mysterious hidden stair set that goes up to the roof where they are confronted with Gozer, the Gozerian. You're expecting, an equally gruesome sort of demon, but it's this almost like ballerina, graceful actor performer playing
David Bowie.
Yeah, like very very androgynous.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of interesting there. They they have a great scene here. It's often quoted where Gozer the Gozerian asks Ray, "Are you a god?" And he says, "No." And for his trouble, gets like lightning bolted.
Yo, the stiffness of the turn though, it's like one of those G.I. Joe action figures from a kid. He's like then die. It's like this is the way the body turns though.
Yeah,
it's funny,
hilarious.
I think if I were like trying to figure out why it's so weird, probably they told her to do it that way to plug in the visual effects.
Yeah, to match the visual effects, and I get it, but
but it does
really
look kind of funny. And in general, it's a lot of fun. Well, they regroup and decide to attack Gozer with their proton packs. She does like a double ninja backflip in heels, which is super impressive. Then vanishes, and they hear a booming voice, "Choose the form of your destructor." And so Peter says, "Okay, guys, I'm a psychologist. I know what's going on here. Don't think about anything." And none of them think about anything except you see Ray starting to back up.
Yo, even as a kid, he was like, "Oh, he's thinking.
He's done messed up."
Yeah, man.
And what he thought about was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, because he thought there's no way a Marshmallow Man could hurt you.
And who's not always thinking of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, right?
I'm thinking of him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because we're talking about it. But, sometimes even when I'm not.
Have you ever been somewhere where you like try not to think about the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, but you can't?
Yeah.
It's tough.
I actually, a friend of mine, he's got this this condition where he can't sleep at night sometimes for trying not to think about Danny Glover. Isn't that weird? It's a true story, though.
Really?
Yeah, he won't be able to sleep because he's trying not because he's thinking about Danny Glover, but because he's trying not to think about Danny Glover.
That's a condition.
It really is. I think you should get it checked out.
You should talk to somebody.
But what you also got to check out is a 10-story tall Stay Puft Marshmallow Man smashing its way through the city towards the Dana's apartment building. They hit it with the old proton packs, and it gets mad.
It makes a
I
little
love
face.
the angry
The angry
expression.
face?
Yeah.
No!
Sad baby face.
So they decide, listen, let's roll the dice. We got to risk it. Let's cross the streams and shoot the temple. We don't know that this is going to work, but it's the only idea that we have. So they cross the streams. They shoot the temple. Big explosion. Gozer presumably goes away. The Marshmallow Man explodes in a marshmallow fluff over like 6-block radius, and it looks like the Ghostbusters are done for, right? Like, because it's such a big explosion, they don't make it. Well, they stand up out of that marshmallow goo, and they're all okay.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah.
No one, you don't see anybody get a taste either. I think that'd have been my first move. Just maybe
just try it.
couple fingers of it in my mouth just to see. Is it really marshmallow? Is Marshmallow Man blood really marshmallow? You know,
he's got to be made out of like ecto slime. It's the consistency of marshmallow, but tastes like ecto slime.
I would make snow angels in it.
That seems so sticky.
As a child, this is the things I thought about. I was like, snow angels is definitely happening. Gonna make some s'mores.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat some of it.
I'm going to totally eat it. At least try it.
You're not gonna try a little bit, Kev?
I'm a vegan. I can't be eating a sentient marshmallow. I guess he did try to destroy the city. You know what, guys? I'm in.
Oh my gosh!
Let's get a campfire going.
Go get some graham crackers and some and some chocolate. Get some Hershey's and call it a day, yo. I'm drinking it. I'm bathing in it. It's like Christmas.
Heck yeah, man.
Ew. It's off the side of a building. That can't be sanitary.
Yeah, it don't even matter, bro.
Don't matter. Okay.
It's a lot.
Well,
we can make it work.
Well, we think, it's sad. Both Lewis and Dana are now dead because the dogs have turned to stone. Well, boom, they bust out of there. It's a happy ending. Peter scoops Dana into his arms, all romantically, having saved her. There's kissing. People are cheering down on the street. And I believe, guys, that's the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Well,
did I miss anything good in there?
Winston gets one last line there at the end.
Oh, he does. What does he say?
I love this city. I love this town.
I love this town.
Yeah.
Man.
And then Slimer comes back from one horrific scare.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he comes whipping in towards the camera.
That's the other thing that I did not like as a child.
Really?
Yeah, when Slimer just comes flying at the screen at the end, it's like, oh, that's not cool.
Comes in hot, setting up that sequel.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like we've been on a journey recounting this movie. We learned about each other's childhoods. We've done some what ifs.
Yeah.
I found out what sickos you guys really are, and I appreciate that about you.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what we could really use is some of those post-credit reviews.
I got a couple here for you here. All right. Now, we like to do a little post-credit review sometimes here, Brian. I don't know if you're privy to these, but sometimes we read those reviews early, and they kind of spoil part of what we're going to talk about. So I saved some that had some plot here for the very end to see how they hold up. Now, we got a 5-star here. This was a rewatch from Matt Singer. Just this past December, right before Christmas. Matt says, a detail I did not notice before, Venkman and Stans, but not Spengler, are drinking Budweisers when they get their first call at the Sedgwick Hotel. So 2/3 of the Ghostbusters were likely buzzed when they busted their first ghost. That tickled me for some reason.
Nah, there's no way in New York traffic getting across town you'd still have a buzz from like a couple of Budweisers. It's like probably a 3-hour gap for them to get across town.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sounds kind of narky to me.
A little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Who's keeping an eye on what Budweiser's who's having? I'm not having Matt around if he's going to be spying on what I'm up to.
Was Egon having a tab? I feel like he was having a tab.
Probably having a tab. Having the tab of his life.
Man, I can taste a tab right now.
Oh, my gosh, I want one.
Do they still make those? They
I don't
make
know.
them, do they?
We'll have to go.
You can taste one right now?
I'm not going to the store around the corner.
I need to get the radon checked in here. I don't.
Is that one of the signs I have radon in your home? Does it taste like tab?
Taste tab. If you have a tab.
No one would ever fix the radon because that's a slow death. Like radon's a slow death from cancer. Like you just taste the tab the whole time. It'd be great.
Then we got a 1-star here from Hannah. This is a.
Hey, wait. I'm sorry. I just want to go back. I don't know if radon's a slow death, so do get a radon check in your house.
No, I do. Actually, I have I have a whole unit.
Okay,
so
good.
I'm very aware of radon all the time.
I was talking to the listeners. I don't care what happens to you, Trav.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't want anybody to die of radon poisoning because they took me as like knowing what I was talking about.
Well, not speaking of radon, we have a 1-star here from Hannah, June of 2021. 1 star, meaning Hannah did not like it. She said, non-existent character personalities, a horrifically shoehorned romance arc, traumatizing CGI, and an extremely weak plot. I hate how much I hate this film.
Sounds like a liberal to me. How about that?
Wow.
Golly.
Wow.
Who are these people? They have no idea what fun is.
These are internet people. Have you ever met internet people?
Oh my gosh, I hope not. I've had somebody. I had a deranged fan a couple of days.
Oh,
but that is an internet person that also has no personality. So
Yeah.
there's that.
I always think that anybody that I disagree with on the internet, they're probably just like scurrying out from under a rock.
I don't get the culture of people who hide behind keyboards and can't say what they would really say in real life.
I feel like that person might say. What did they say again? What was the worst line in there?
I mean, all of it. They did say traumatizing CGI, and we didn't point out
Yeah.
how not great that part holds up. The practical
It's not
stuff's
even
good.
CGI though. It's
It's
not
not
computer.
CGI.
Right.
It's a practical.
Yeah.
It's still a practical
That was the all or
effect.
nothing
yeah.
days.
Yeah. So take that, Hannah.
Yeah.
I just race-plained that
was
to you.
art.
Yeah.
You experienced art in its highest form.
That's right.
People who actually gave a damn about what
Here we
things
go.
look like and didn't do it from a cartoon perspective. They did it with explosions and clay and stop motion photography
That's right. You just went to the Church of Harvest Black.
and,
That's right.
and puppets.
Yeah, maybe they didn't do it real well, but they did it.
Hey, it still holds up.
It has a place in my heart for sure.
All right.
I'm sorry I didn't mean to rant.
No, have you listened to this podcast? That's basically all I do, man. Well, I'll tell you this, on a budget of $30 million, Ghostbusters went on to gross $295.2 million. One of the first real big summer blockbusters, right up there with Jaws, And it is one of the most well-loved supernatural comedies of all time, with its all-star cast, unique tone, and, for the time, excellent visuals, Hannah. All right? Ghostbusters it has inspired an IP empire, which includes cartoon series, toy lines, cosplay, conventions, a few sequels, and even one spinoff. Now, the film relied heavily on Aykroyd's interest in spiritualism and the supernatural while being balanced perfectly by Ivan Reitman and Harold Ramis's wit and comedic input. Now, let's not forget that banger of a song by Ray Parker Jr. for the film that even cracked the Billboard charts. To say this movie was, and will always be a phenomenon is an understatement. This film not only ranks among my top favorite films of all time, but frankly, if you don't like this movie, Brian and I will fight you in an Arby's parking lot.
And I'll watch.
Oh my God. I don't know what just happened to me right now. I'm feeling a little warm in my seat.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yo.
And speaking of that song, after we watched the movie, which it plays at the credits,
Yes.
we spent 25 minutes setting up to do the podcast, all humming it and
That's right,
changing all
man.
the words to it to make it more crass for fun.
I don't know if we're still at the part in the podcast where I can do a little factoid, but Ray Parker Jr. actually got sued by Huey Lewis because the hook and the melody of the song sounds so much like I Want a New Drug. Yeah.
Oh, you know what's crazy? I did a mashup of both of those songs because of how close they did sound.
Now you know. Yeah, he actually, it was supposed to be, I don't know how deep we need to go on this rabbit hole, but so Huey Lewis sues Ray. He wins some amount of money. Now, there was an NDA, so Huey Lewis wasn't supposed to say how much money he got. Years later, in an interview, he slipped up and said how much money he got. Ray turned around and sued him and got money from him for violating the NDA.
Tit for tat.
Yeah.
How much did he get? Did it say? Do you know?
No, I guess he signed another one. But I don't know how much. Yeah, I can't remember off the top of my head.
I would love to know that.
Yeah.
I'd love to see their celebrity death match.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
I didn't even know that this beef was actually
That's a
happening.
real thing.
That's
It's a real thing.
That's
man.
wild.
I want a new drug. Who you gonna call?
Yeah. Which one? If you could, all right. If you
Bustin' makes me feel good.
So
you
good.
could only keep one, and you had to get rid of one. Which one are you keeping?
Dag, I'm keeping Ray Parker Jr.
Yeah. Are you?
You know what? Dag. I love that song. Because both songs are lit, but
Yeah.
I gotta keep it culture. I gotta go for Ray Parker Jr. I gotta keep it for the culture, yo.
All right.
I gotta keep it for the culture.
And that's coming from a real musician,
Yeah,
guys.
gotta
All right.
keep
So
it,
Ray
yo.
Parker Jr. You can
Hey,
stuff it. Huey Lewis.
let's be honest about Huey Lewis in the news. A little appropriation,
You think
a
so?
little bit.
I do like the lyrics to "I Want a New Drug."
I
though.
love.
Those are good lyrics.
My favorite is if this
What about
is
"Power of Love"? Come on, man.
Power of Love is God.
Back to the
yo,
Future.
that's-
It's the power of love.
Yo, they.
You
Yo,
say sports.
they
That's the name of that record.
Oh, yeah,
my
sorry.
God. They say that all in love is fair, but you don't care. Sorry, we talking
All right,
about
yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Sorry, guys. Yeah. Well, anyway,
This
that's
is so random today.
a whole lot of factoids.
Brian just busted.
It makes me feel good.
Now, Trav, you've got a little hint for the next movie that we're going to cover, don't you, bud?
You'll think this movie is magnificent. I think.
Oh, heavy on the Yule.
Yeah, I think you'll love it.
Okay, all right. I like it. Magnificent, actually. It should probably be, if you're looking for any one-word clue in there, it'd be magnificent. If, for example, you were thinking of a performer that might be in the movie, Yule might be a good name. I just want to clear the clue up, Trav, because I don't think you know what the clue is either.
And, folks, if you enjoyed this episode, you might like our other podcasts. You can catch me on most of the other great podcasts over on the Polymedia Network, and you can find Kevin on the board gaming podcast, Blue Peg, Pink Peg. And you can catch us both, as well as our pal Brian over here live on stage with the Big Lit Conspiracy doing improv comedy around the Roanoke area. Consider supporting Polymedia on Patreon. There's a tier there for everybody, and to get you access to one seriously cool Discord community. Of course, I've got to thank the man, the myth, the legend, Harvest Blaque, for that stream crossing theme music. So, Brian, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
And just like our Uncle Doug always says,
that's a big Twinkie.